Hey everybody, it's me, Briggs, Alex, whoever, whatever, Trevor. Just doing a quick vlog. I say quick, it'll probably end up being like 20 minutes long, but hey. I've got some stuff to talk about. I'm at work, so I'm taking a dog for a little wander while I'm at work, which is quite a nice thing, but yeah. Anyway, so I've gone back to school for the start of term. Yeah, yesterday and the day before yesterday, Wednesday and Thursday. And if I thought the start of a term could be any more hectic, I was completely mistaken, because the last 2 days were just manic. They were horrendous, but I got through them, and although I wouldn't say I felt confident about things. I feel better about things now that I've got through those 2 days at school. So I'm pleased for that matter, but I'm also still a little bit concerned about things in general at school. But hopefully with time they're going to pass and it'll be okay. School wasn't really the reason for wanting to do this vlog today. The main reason was I finally got this third job. It's set in stone. I will start tomorrow morning, sort of thing. It's only 2 days a week, but it obviously adds to the 2 days a week I'll work at the school and the 2 days a week that I'll work at the job I'm currently at here. And so it'll basically be six days a week. Now, when you're kind of, oh my god, this jumper is awful. When I thought about getting this third job, I thought it'd be quite nice to do it. It'd be good to get the hours in and get some work done and get some money. But now that I've actually got it, I won't say unhappy. I feel a little bit of the pressure already, because I go from having 3 days off a week to having 1 day off a week. And I don't know if that's just me being a bit, you're not having as much time off anymore. Or it's just me being a bit of a knob, but I just feel I'm missing out on stuff. But in honesty, those days off, all I'd be doing is sitting at home playing on the computer, or doing something, or having a little wander somewhere, or something that's not exactly important, but I feel that is part of my kind of life. Maybe that's why I feel a little bit rough about it. But what are you going to do about it? I'm just going to have to settle down and just see how it goes, because this is a minimum wage job. That there's no doubt about it. I'm getting paid about 1% more an hour than minimum wage. So it's not minimum bog standard minimum wage. It's just above minimum wage. It's just enough for them to say, we're giving you more than the minimum wage. And you're like, well, what, 7p or whatever it is, 8 pence an hour more. And it's pretty much, it's a bare minimum sort of job. You turn up and you kind of press a few buttons. You're sitting on a till somewhere doing items, or you're stocking a shelf. So it's not exactly brain science. But, I feel that my time might be a little bit more valuable than that. But I'm not going to just, do 1 day and just say, fuck it, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to give it time. And if necessary, if I feel that I'm kind of wasting my time, then I'll just say, all right, thanks very much, see you later, sort of thing. But to be honest, I'm in my current mental state, I'm more. I have the ability to now kind of deal with some of the issues, the pressures, and the responsibilities that some of these jobs might entail. And I'm hoping that I can just get over some of the reservations that I might have, and stuff like that. So I'm not going to just like turn up and say, fuck it, that's it, I'm done. I'm going to give it some time and try and deal with whatever issues that may arise. Because, I've gone through life the past few years just kind of riding, just thinking, doing whatever I need to do just to get by, rather than just rather than just putting my head down and working hard. So maybe it's time to do that now. But anyway, I mean, I'm just talking shit now. But so a little bit, I wouldn't say nervous about that. I'm apprehensive, and it shouldn't be too difficult work, he says, as he's not even done a day's work there yet. So we'll see how that goes anyway. So yeah, that's it really. Not much else to really talk about. I mean, the first 2 days at school were difficult, and I always thought they would be difficult for the start of term, because not only do you have all the teachers coming back into the school, but you have all the students coming back into school. And when your boss, who had control over the whole network and knew exactly what to do when certain things happen, leaves, and a new person that comes in and has to adapt to that system, there's always going to be troubles. There's always going to be little issues that make a big difference once they add up. And I'm hopeful that we've got over the most difficult of those problems, hopefully. And when I go back on Monday morning, I'm hopeful that there's not so much on the old plate, because just like this new job I've got now, the money I'm getting for the school job is also not very good. You know, we're talking, if the minimum wage was £6.70 or something, £6.80 or whatever it is an hour, not even £7, I don't think. It might just be £7. I'm probably only getting 10% more than I'm probably only getting about £8 an hour, not even that, probably about £7.70 or something like that an hour. So in a way, I'm not paid enough to have the responsibility that I somehow inherited since my boss has left. So I might have to do some form of renegotiation, because, you know, for £8 an hour, the technician job that I have should be simple. It should be, you know, they should, the person that now kind of controls my workload should just be delegating stuff to me, rather than me having responsibility for all these other systems that, and not just a single kind of, I'll do this just for half an hour today and you won't have to worry about it for a while. It's like an hour every time I come in. So you've got that, and then there's another system that needs to be looked after, like the print cartridges and toners and stuff, which is another half an hour every time I come in, and it all adds up. So I don't have enough hours, and I don't have enough. I don't get paid enough money to really have that responsibility. So I'm hoping, as time goes on, that responsibility diminishes, and I feel better about the work, because at the moment I'm umming and ahhing about everything. So I'm kind of just like thinking to myself, let's give it a few weeks, give it until, say, half term, the end of October, and go from there. Make a decision on what you want to do, because it may be that I'm thinking to myself, you know what, either the shop that I'm going to be working at is either not going to be viable, or the school's not going to be viable. I don't think I can keep all three going for a long period of time. I'm going to have to drop one of the three, and I know which one I'm keeping. I'm keeping the one that I'm at now, because I owe it to the person that I work for, my mother, to do more for her. And eventually it'll get to the stage where I will have to do more for her, and that'll be fine. I'd rather do that, because I know the system, I know the company, I know how it all works, because I've set it up myself. And if I can make it a longer job, and I learn on the job, then I'm happy to do that. But I don't know. We're talking about the future here, and obviously until I get there, I won't know. So anyway, I just thought I'd update everyone. The last final thing, hopefully most people have actually got to this point in the video to actually hear about this final thing. I should really have said it at the beginning. I posted a picture on Facebook quite recently of my changes in my body. I have taken before and after photos for the past 10 months or 9 months or however long it's been since I had the surgery. So what I'll do is I'll post a link on the description, for you to have a quick gander at, because it is quite a transformation. I mean, that's a bit of a big-headed thing to say, but it is, and you'll see for yourself when you look at it. And you'll see how much weight I've lost as well, just by looking at the picture. So anyway, that's in the link in the description. Check that out. And otherwise, I will see you next time. And also, before I say goodbye, there are videos coming out, XCOM videos, that you may or may not see on my channel, coming out every couple of days. I'm just going to keep playing XCOM until I either get bored of it or I complete it or whatever, for like the 5th or 6th time. Long War's going to be Long War, so it's going to be quite a long series. So I hope you'll enjoy that as well. Anyway, thanks very much. See you next time. Bye.